Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch this week's Monday Must-Have. So today I'll be using and doing a wear test on the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So if you'd like to hear more about this product and see a wear test and see how it can cover this bad boy, then please keep on watching. Just so you know, I do upload a daily video here on this channel all about budget beauty. So it can be a concealer review, it can be makeup, skincare, a declutter, a little mini haul. It really does depend on the day of the week, so make sure you do subscribe. Hit that notification bell, bookmark the page, that way you can come back and watch whenever you would like to. I also do a live stream every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I would love for you to come and hang out. I love getting to know my subscribers and my viewers, so yeah, I would just love to meet you. Okay, so this e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Camo Concealer is one of the newest launches from e.l.f. So this is supposed to be just as good as the original Camo Concealer, but it's hydrating. So this is supposed to help camouflage under eye circles, spots. Of course, it's vegan and cruelty-free, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a try. So this is $6 on Ulta's website, and Ulta has 19 shades, and their shade range is a little weird. So I did get this in medium peach, because I feel like the original Camo Concealer, they ran very, very, very light, okay? So I did pick up medium peach, which is actually just kind of a skin tone shade for me, which is perfect because I would like to use this for like correcting under eye circles, spots, the pesky cold sore that pops up on your nose like twice a year and is horrible, and you still have to film and go to work and have a life. Anyway, so yeah, their Hydrating Camo Concealer, it seems like they kind of try to correct that problem. And if you get a shade, like for example, light peach, I have a light peach in the original. Well, I was looking online, it looks like the light peach in the hydrating, it's darker, so it does look like they try to correct that. So I would recommend going in store, or if you are looking for something to very much highlight underneath your eyes, I would go a shade lighter than you think you need to go on the Hydrating Camo Concealer. But okay, so here's the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and then here is the original Camo Concealer. So same packaging, just the original has a black cap and black writing, and then the Hydrating has a white cap and white writing, but same component, everything. So there we go. I'll kind of do the hydrating versus the regular Camo Concealer on the back of my hand, but let's go ahead. So big doe foot, just like the original. I'm just gonna do a little bit because I don't know. Oh, that's way creamy. Looks like there's decent coverage as well. Okay. And then let's do the original. Different shades, but okay. Yeah. Okay. Different finger. Yeah, the other one is way creamier. It feels more hydrating for sure. I'll put a little bit more of the original. I can see that the hydrating one is still kind of dewy looking. So that's the original. Here's that. I mean, you can even see this one is just more like it just looks glossy still. So I'm definitely excited to give this a try. Smells the same too. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to conceal these under eye bags. I got a little zit on my lip. I'm having a rough time, basically. Okay, I have a migraine today. I still got stuff I gotta do. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that's still like full coverage. Okay. Yeah, that's still very much, like, I would say that's a really good coverage on that. I think that looks way better. Okay. Wow. That covered up pretty good. Okay, so I think that looks really good. I mean, obviously I don't have foundation on or anything, but look at my under eye. It's still looking like shiny. Not in a bad way, but looks good. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand because I don't want to contaminate the dough foot or anything. We're just gonna, let's try this. This is like the ultimate test. So I'm just gonna pick some up. I'm gonna tip some off. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't recommend trying to cover a cold sore with makeup just because cold sore kind of needs to breathe. I have some cold sore medicine I need to put on it. But there are times when we feel like we want to or maybe need to cover it. I think it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's unsightly and it's just the way it is. When you get a cold sore in a place, it swells up the skin, so my pores are looking huge. I could definitely use a corrector, but to be honest, I mean, it's extremely dark, it's extremely swollen, and I think it doesn't look bad. I mean, from a distance, it looks like I got some funky texture going on, but it doesn't look bad. So I'm gonna go do some more makeup, but there's no creasing on my under eye. And I've been sitting here applying it to other places. I mean, look at that. There's no creasing. That's weird. That is weird to me that the under eyes are not creasing. It's still like wet. Like not in a bad way, like I said, but it's still wet. So let's see how this is gonna hold up. Anyway, I'll see you here in a little bit with some more makeup on and all that. But so far, I'm impressed with the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm impressed. Hello, so it's been a few hours since I applied the concealer and I did put foundation over it, and this is what it's looking like. My eyes are creasing a little bit, not bad. My nose looks horrible, but that's to be expected. But I still think it looks pretty nice. When I put the powder over, like under my under eyes and stuff, it kind of took away some of that luminosity, but I still think it looks really good. My nose does look cakey, but once again, I tried covering a cold sore, so, you know, it's to be expected. But yeah, I still think it looks good. I think I got really good coverage on my old acne scars and everything. So far, it's looking good. So I'll see you here in a little while for another check-in. So, it has been about 10 hours since I put on the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and things are looking pretty good still. I just woke up from a nap. So, I'm actually really surprised that my skin actually looks this good. Okay, let's just get the elephant out of the room. So, my cold sore looks horrible. Once again, cold sores are really hard to cover, pretty much impossible just because the texture's weird and all that, but my under eyes are still looking really, really good. Tiny bit of creasing, but it is a lot better than a lot of different concealers I've used. I feel like the zits that were, or like the old acne scars, they stayed covered. The one on my neck did wear off a little bit, but once again, that's kind of a weird place, so I don't know. I still think this is a really good concealer, and I do like it a lot more than the regular camo concealer. It blends easier, It has almost the same amount of coverage. I'd still consider this to be full coverage. But this is definitely a little bit more full coverage, but I'm totally gonna prefer this, just the way it feels, the way it blends out, the way it wears. It doesn't feel dry or crepey or anything like that. It also, like I said, it also seems like e.l.f. did try to correct the too light of shades, so just be a little bit careful when you are purchasing this, especially online. I would definitely recommend doing it in store, just because the Hydrating Camo Concealer is a bit darker than the original Camo Concealer. But yeah, I do like this a ton. What I'm probably honestly going to do is I'm probably going to pair these up. This is a little bit darker, and I think I can help to like kind of darken up the too light of ones, and I'm sure it can also help add a little bit more moisture to the regular Camo Concealer. So I'm going to be using these together, and yeah, because like I said, the original has just the tiniest amount of better coverage, but still really full coverage, really comfortable on the skin. And like I said, there was just that initial creasing when I put powder underneath my under eyes, but it hasn't gotten worse or anything like that. So I do like this concealer. I do think it's worth picking up. It's $6. They have a large shade range, so for $6, and it's a good one. So there we go. It is definitely a Monday must-have in my book. I'm glad I gave it a go, because especially me not liking the original, I'm like, is the hydrating going to be any better? And it is. It is loads better. So I'm really impressed with it. But anyway, I hope you did enjoy this week's Monday must-have. If you did, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up and share it. Leave a comment down below. Have you tried the new Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f.? What did you think of it? I would love to know down below in the comments. Don't forget, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. Just so you know, I do have another channel. It's called Gourmet on a Budget. I will link it down below for you. It's all about budget food, and I upload on that one 7 days a week as well. I still am not woken up all the way. I'm sorry. But yeah, I upload on that one 7 days a week as well. So don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly, or you can always click on one of the ones I'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.